Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here, and I am here to do a makeup tutorial. I pre-did some of my makeup, so let me show you what I have already done. I have already color correct with my I have color correct with the Hard Candy Color Corrector Expendable Cream right here, and that's in the orange. And then I have the primer I used was the Maybelline New York Master Primer in Blur Smooth 100. And the foundation I end up using is the Milani Cosmetics Milani Concealer Plus Perfection 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in Spice Almond 12. So that's what I did, and I just got through arching my brows and coloring them in. So now we're going to do the rest of the face. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is use my eyeshadow base right here. And this one is the Essence Cosmetics I Heart Stage um, eyeshadow base. Is sort of like a beigey like feel to it. And so I'm just rubbing this all over. I know it's been a while since I did one, so I'm just going to show y'all since school has started back. And for some of y'all moms, single moms, or for y'all mothers who are on the go at all times, this makeup look is just for you. I want to show it to you because this is going to be a couple eyeshadow products, and this is the brush I will be using too. So if you see me look down, I am looking at my looking down at in the mirror. Excuse me, I'm getting tongue tied today. So let's see what colors we're going to use today. I know I'm going to use my little Juvia's Place, and I am also going to use Makeup Revolution's this typical palette, and I think that's all we're going to use today. So we're going to use only these two palettes. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to go in with is this color right here in the crease. It's pretty dark, so it's going to give a dark look to it. It's sort of like I'm warming it up. Let's just say I'm warming up the bottom portion of the eye. So that's what it's going to do. It's like going to warm up the eye girlishly. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this brush, and it's just going to go over it and get the little sort of kind of like blending it out a little. All right, so we're going to move the palette to the side. I'm just going to make this clear and simple as day for y'all mothers on the go. This is just a simple palette. And the next one I am going to use is, I hope I pronounced this color right, Jamala from my Shahara palette by Juvia's Place. And we're just going to take this one, and it's called Jamala. And this is one of my go-to colors to put in my makeup look. I love it. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is going to take this and just go through it a bit. All right. And in this palette, we're going to take, I have something, 1, 2, 3 different greens, and I haven't decided, but I'm going to pick one of the greens to go in the crease, just a little bit of it, not much. I think I'm going to take a lighter green to use, and I am going to use, I'm going to use this one right here. I'm just going to lightly just put it in the crease, very lightly. Sort of like a little dusting. So I'm going to go over it with a darker green, actually, because it's so light. So light and muted, you can't hardly tell it's there. So I have to go in with the darker green. Ooh, that's so much. And we're just gonna lightly do it. Now like that. Same thing here, very lightly. And things. So that's that. So we kind of finished with the Makeup Revolution. I just think it's so cute. You can kind of say this is a fall time makeup look. Anybody can use this, do this colors. And before, where is it? Okay, here we go. And we're going to use this brush right here. And I'm going to take a color I have never used before. And I am going to, I hope I can pronounce it. It's the Senegal. I hope I pronounced that right. It is this beautiful bronzy color right here. I'm going to be using. So we're going to, and that's going to finish off the look on the lid. And I don't hardly use shimmer colors, but this type of color I love to use. And we're going to do this, and I have 2 different kind of strokes I use to put stuff like this on. And before I go, where is it? We're going for my brow. We're going to use that same color on my brow, but we're going to try to be very, very light-handed. Very light-handed is what I'm doing for this. As y'all see, it's very light-handed. I try to not use glitter so much, but yeah, it's very light-handed. So you're going to take this brush, and you're just going to just blend it. You might get a little green on your eyebrow, but hey, that's okay. So that is that. So the next thing I'm going to pull, and is my powder and my setting powder. So we're going to start with the setting powder, and this is by Maybelline, Maybelline New York, and it's the Fit Me, and we have it in deep, and it's 30. And I take a brush like this, and I take the little bit that is in here, just to tap it a little under the eye. It's simple, and you don't have to contour at all. I do not contour much. Anything, I put a little bit over my cupid's bow around up top of my mouth. That's gonna come into play in a minute. But yeah, that's all you do right there. And you're letting it bake for, oh, excuse me. Letting it bake for a bit. So while it's doing that, I do a press on my nose because sometimes my foundation will come off. Okay, now we're going to take, where is that brush? Here it is, my favorite. We're taking Big Fluffy, and we're going to take the CoverGirl Queens Collection in Q425 Medium Dark. You're going to swirl it around, and that's it. So you're going to come down your nose, under your eye, and you're just cleaning it up. Now, before I finish that, let me find that brush. I am going to take this brush, and I'm going to put it in there just a little bit and come over, under, over that's all I do with that. And so the next thing I'm going to do, just to finish up, I'm going to do my lips and my highlight and a little bit of blush. So what we're going to do, we're going to go and do the highlight. So the highlight I'm going to use, I want to make it simple. I have this palette. It is the Body in Light X, and it's the Sherbet of Genius aluminum palette right here. I do use this palette when I can, and I'm going to take a beautiful subtle highlight. That's all I want. And before I do, I am going to highlight down the bridge of my nose. I think I know what I'm going to do. I am going to just highlight the tip of my nose, and I'm going to do then I'm going to take my Puff Puff again, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do this. You're still going to get the highlight. Just, there you go. Beautiful highlight. You can still see that beautiful highlight. It's not much, but hey. Now we're going to use blush. To me, if you don't want to use too much blush, be very light-handed with it. And the blush I am going to use is one of my favorite. I love the Milani flower blush. So I'm going to use Blossom Time Rose 11 by Milani. And I'm going to take this brush and use this. Alright, that's that. And we're going to put some lipstick on. I am going to put on, let's see. Oh yeah, Mo Faithful. And this is Angelic. It's the LA Color Cream Lipstick. Angel, wait, I think I'm pronouncing it right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. But I'll put the name of the lipstick in the bottom. And I'm just... this beautiful, like, pinky, like, color. And so that's the look. I can actually say this ended up turning out real well. I mean, if you like looks like this is something I do recommend. So if you're a mother, you can also pull this off. So I hope you love my fall makeup look. Until then, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.